again with another video. This time I'm going to be talking about Chiliz CHZ and how it tripled in price since June lows, the biggest weekly gainer of the week of August 26th. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. First and foremost, nothing said here is considered financial advice. It is for entertainment purposes only. Now, in summary, let's just go over these summary headlines. EOS and CHZ both have broken out from descending resistance lines. Atom and T-Fuel are trading inside ascending parallel channels. Okay, DCR is following a descending resistance line. Alright, so let's jump right into it. So these cryptocurrencies are, so being crypto takes a look at the five cryptocurrencies that increased the most last week, more specifically from August 19th. to 26. Now, EOS and T-Fuel. So EOS is up 25.85%. T-Fuel is up 19%. Chiliz is up 18%. Cosmos is up 18%. And DCR or DISREGARD is up 12%. So very nice gains, EOS has been increasing since June 18th and broke out from a descending resistance line on the 12th. This breakout led to a high of $1.95 on August 22nd. This caused a rejection from the $1.90 resistance area and created a long upper wick. EOS has been falling since. If the decrease continues, the closest support area is at $1.40. And here you can take a look at the chart. As you can see here, we broke out from here. And we had some nice gains. Now if we stop here, then we could see further movement upwards. But as they said, we might continue down to at least come back and touch this. I believe this is a level of demand like that. Or is this just a support? So yeah, this is the closest support level right here. Alright. T-Fuel now, so if it comes back down, like I said, it's a case where this is a good buy area. And you could target these highs again, or at least a little bit below these highs. But like I said, this has to also hold. So you want to keep that in mind. Just my opinion, just my 2 cents, not financial advice. So T-Fuel has been increasing inside an ascending parallel channel since June 18th. And this is State of Fuel. This is also a very bullish cryptocurrency in my fundamentally. On August 23rd, it bounced at the support line of the channel and initiated a sharp upward movement. Green icon. This caused a reclaim of the middle of the channel on August 25th. The closest resistance area is at 0.077 or almost 8 cents. If T-Fuel is successful in moving up above it, a breakout above the channel would be expected. So as you can see here, here's the channel. Mapped out pretty much perfectly. And you can see you want to keep this into account as well. And so I believe this is a slight descending. This is a descending, what did they call it? That's what, they didn't even call it anything. But pretty much you want to watch this level here. This is the level you want to watch. This is a resistance level. I don't know why it looks like it's descending to me. This is a level of resistance. So even though we're in a channel, you still have to watch for this level here. So as you can see, what is the current price of T-Fuel? sure. We'll take a look at all of these in a second, and I'll show you guys some of my own charts. So then now we move on to CHZ. So CHZ has been increasing since June 18th. The upward movement caused a breakout from a descending resistance line, led to a high of 26 cents on August 23rd. The entire upward movement looks like a completed five-wave structure. However, CHZ was rejected by the 28-cent resistance area, or the red icon here, and has been decreasing since. If the downward movement continues, the closest support area is at 0.155. So, or around, yeah. And now we'll take a look at Atom and then DCR and move into some charts. So similarly, the T-Fuel Atom has been increasing inside an ascending parallel channel since June 19th. The movement inside it has been extremely choppy. You want to avoid trading when things are choppy. I'm suggesting that the movement is correct. If so, a breakdown from the channel would be likely. On August 23rd, Atom was rejected, unless you're just a boss like that, honestly. But Atom was rejected by the resistance line of the channel. The decrease below the middle of the channel would make a breakdown more likely. So here is the channel for Atom. And like I said, with these channels, how you want to play them, if you can find them. And like I said, I trade patterns more than anything because it's the easiest thing to get started with. So boom, you find yourself a channel, boom, you map it out, and then you just simply say, you find the lows, you buy here, you sell here, buy here, sell here. I mean, that's pretty much all you do, but you want to be careful because with each touch, like they said in a different article, these lines are getting weaker, this channel is getting weaker, with each touch of these, the support and the resistance of the channel, if I'm not mistaken. That's how it works for regular support and resistances. I'm not sure how it works in the channel, but my deduction is that it works the same way. So I'm just trying to give you guys a little tip there. But if I'm wrong, correct me in the comments. I'm not right, but nobody's right about everything. So DCR has been decreasing underneath the descending resistance line since December 2021. The line has so far caused 4 rejections, 4 red icons. Boom, 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 boom. The most recent on August 5th. The trend cannot be considered bullish until DCR manages to break out from this line. So yeah, it's looking bad right now until it gets above this line because it's struggling. It looks like it's struggling, but these are all very good. Like, for example, this is very good buy area. Look at that candle, holy moly. But look at these buying opportunities. Now you might have to wait some months. As you can see, it didn't pop until August, and look, it came right back down. But this, like I said, we could be seeing it happen right back up here and potentially break through. So just my 2 cents. Disclaimer, all this information contained on this website is published in good faith for legitimate purposes only. Any action you take upon this information is at your own risk. Okay, so that's also the disclaimer here on Being Crypto. It's Grand Scheme of Crypto. Make sure you guys check out the rest of the channel for very good videos like this, covering some of the best articles that I find in crypto, also along with our own charts. But hold on, before we do that, I'm sorry, I'm not even finished. Now let's take a look at my charts on Chiliz. Now this is the one day. As you can see here, we do have a rounding bottom. I'll show you guys how I chart. Just patterns. This is how you chart with just patterns. This is pattern charting. And people, if anybody tries to steal this, let's make sure you guys remember that I started this shit. I started pattern. I don't know. I didn't start it, but nobody does it. Everybody is, charts like everybody else. But I like patterns. So boom. We have a rounding bottom, and this is bullish. A rounding bottom is a chart pattern used in technical analysis and identified by a series of price movements that graphically form the shape of a U. So boom, as you can see here, continue price movement, and then boom, as you can see here, continue upward. So this is something I would say, oh, okay, boom, Chiliz just completed a rounding bottom. Oh man, I might have to stack some coins right here, right? But when you couple that with the, and you can see that the RSI is pretty much bottomed out. So yeah, this is ready to pop, in my opinion. and you see here that the MACD is just barely entering red, right? So that's bearish, or that's bearish, and we just crossed here. The blue just crossed. Yeah, so it's bearish. So let's see. But it could be a fake out here. So you want to just, like I said, this is the daily, so then you want to go and take a look further into 4 hour to 1 hour, blah, and etc. But I'm just looking at something here for myself. And typically, this is the 50 EMA, so this is a very well-known indicator that people use. So typically, it'll come back down to this EMA here and use it as support or resistance, depending on where it is. If it's above it, it'll act as support. If the price is below it, it'll act as resistance. So this is a potential buy area for me if it comes back down here. But it might not. And typically you want to catch these rounding bottoms. Like when you first see it, you want to get it like right here, or like even like right here, because then boom. Even though it's probably going to continue upwards to at least even out with this price over here. So we'll put a line right there, a horizontal line right there, just to get that price. So yeah, around 33 cents. So that's how I would typically chart, like just very quickly, just a really quick chart, just to see like, okay, what are some good coins that I should be looking at, and boom, I'll find this, and I'm like, okay, boom, now let me dig in and add some more indicators, see how it looks with the 50 EMA, let me see how the stochastic looks, let me see how the MACD looks, and but if you don't know what any of those things mean yet, then you want to really just clear your chart out and get on here and just look at patterns, look for patterns, and then say, okay, it's a bullish or bearish pattern, and then okay, and that's how I would get started. So since we're on here, let's take a look at T Fuel as well. And so like I said, one day, then you want to go into the 4 hour, it gives you a closer look. So boom, you see the 4 hour, same thing, rounding bottom. But now if you look at the 50 EMA, where's the 50 EMA? It's sitting right on the 50 EMA, right on the 4 hour. So like I said before, once you take a closer look, you see like, okay, it might not be moving downwards from here because it's sitting right on the 50 EMA. So from here it might, pop upwards, continue to move upwards, especially when you let me show you guys one more thing here. When you see this in a kind of it's uptrending right on the 4 hour. So, and it just touched this bottom line again. Now this is where you typically want to buy on this line, but it might not come back down here. The next time it comes back down, it might be right here. So like I said, it's you get more knowledge as you move closer in. You can look at the MACD, see the stochastic, and say, okay, we're sitting at 80, so what I mean, we might be coming back down here based on the stochastic RSI, and based on the MACD, it's a little bit choppy, right? But it looks like it's about to flip green, and the blue is about to cross the orange, which is bullish, which means the price is about to move upwards, which it's currently doing. So, and then you want to move closer and say, okay, the 3 hour, or let's probably go to the 1 hour, right? But you typically want to go to the, you can look at all of them. And now that we went to the 3 hour, now we'll see that, okay, the stochastic RSI oversold, right? It's bearish, indicates that a retracement is likely, right? So we might see it come back down here before we take back off to get back in line with this rounding bottom here to keep heading up. So you could say that this is the resistance and this is the support. That's what you could treat it like that. And this is also resistance. So yeah, I don't want to make this video too long. We'll take a quick look at T Fuel. I won't go into the minute and 30 minutes, but you guys pretty much get the point. But that's how I trade. I don't really, you know, it works for me. I don't really care, you know, about what anybody else does. I learn from everybody, and you know, just kind of I kind of do my own thing, and that's what works for me. I don't like depending on other people's charts because, yeah, you know what I mean. You don't want to be letting anybody else be responsible for your decision making. So you want to get in here and learn this stuff for yourself, in my opinion. So here's T-Fuel on a daily. And this is what I would do here. I would look for patterns. So I would see, okay, it's uptrending, right, slightly after this breakdown here, which was in April or May. And so boom, it's been just sitting in this tight little small uptrend for a while. So I put a rectangle on this. Well, actually, I don't know why I put a rectangle on that. I like putting certain things in the box. So boom, I'll put this in the box. Okay, uptrend, okay. Now, yeah, since it already hit this top right here and came down, that's okay. So that's why I put it inside that box. So yeah, so like I said, I will play this the same way. You know, I'm not gonna go in closer yet, but you see the stochastic is pretty much, you say it's pretty much bottomed out, or not bottomed out, but it's at the bottom. It's under 40, and which is about the middle. And then the MACD looks like it's about to flip green soon here, maybe. We'll see. And you have to go in closer to really, you know, tell and really, you know, keep track of the price, keep track of it. But it looks like it might be about to flip green, and then, you know, blue is going to cross over the orange. And pretty much, like I said, when the blue is on top of the orange, that's when you see, you know, upward movements. When the orange is on top of the blue, that's when you see red and you see downward movement. And if it's using this, like I said, if it respects this line here, then you should see, you know, a bounce here and then heading back up to maybe test this again. And we'll take a look and see. But this is just piggybacking, not piggybacking, but this is how pretty much I trade, just without anything. This is how I set up my own charts, right? So just to give you guys a little in-depth look on that now. And then we'll stop it right there. This is stuff you gotta pay for, and normally, but I'll give you guys a little sneak peek. And that's it for this one. So thank you to the authors of this article, and thank you to Be in Crypto for allowing us to use this article. Shouts to them. And make sure you guys want to check out the rest of this article if you want to read it for yourself on beincrypto.com. And some other cryptos we covered were DISREGARD, Cosmos, and also EOS. And I didn't bring those charts up, but you guys pretty much get the gist. If you guys want more charts, if you guys want more of my knowledge and some of my experience, my fundamental analysis, my research, etc., make sure you guys go and check out the rest of the channel. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the video. Make sure you guys check out the Patreon. Right, because if you get a membership here, that's where you pretty much get access to me and access to my Discord groups where I post pretty much everything that I'm doing, I'm getting involved with, and the NFTs. I'm all over the place, so that's the best way to keep up with what I got going on and make some of the same moves I'm making if you want to. So, and then check out the website. We did work on some updates right now. Like I said, we just added this price ticker here showing the price of some of the most popular cryptocurrencies that you guys might be interested in. We have, like I said, you can come here and access the Patreon membership. We have ebooks. We have our YouTube videos, of course. We have exclusive videos, and then we also have some services to help you guys get started in crypto, help you guys get into NFTs, creation, etc., where we do consulting. But that's it for this one, guys. Thank you guys for watching. This is Crypto. I'm out. Peace.